a bit about yourself and your own journey as a feminist.
Okay, I suppose growing up as a girl, I always knew there was different roles for women as there was for men, from boys as there were girls. It was always very obvious. At school we had to do domestic science. I hated domestic science. The boys got out to play, to do games. I was aware of my mother's role in our home. I always knew it. I think as a girl you grow up knowing it, but I suppose I first became angry when after I went to uni. It's free education then. I went to uni and I did a degree in IT, data processing and information systems, and then I got a job in the private sector and I was a programmer, which I think the word used these days is coder. And I remember working away and there was me and another woman. There was two women and all the rest of the teams were men. And I started to realise that all the work that we were getting was maintaining other people's code and making sure it still worked and reviewing it. And to be honest, it was quite boring. And I had this conversation with my colleague, who was also a woman, and we were also very aware that the men who were coming in, we were all in our 20s at that age, but the men that were coming in were getting the really interesting work and the innovative work, and we were still maintaining other people's code. So we decided to go and raise this with management, and we did, and we said we didn't think it was fair. We wanted some of the innovative work as well. And it was made very clear to us that we were, as girls, we were reliable, dependable. Our work was reliable. They knew it would be done right, and that they needed to keep the young bucks interested. So that's why they got all the innovative stuff, because they didn't want them to leave. So I left. That's when I got angry, and that's when I started to think it is so important that women have access to this new technology, to participate in it, to use it, to shape it, to lead it. I think things have moved on in tech, but I'm not sure it's anywhere near what it should be. So that, I suppose that's what lit the fire in my belly, those experiences.